All right, now to show you one of the coolest kept secrets there is. You can actually configure our DKX4 Series and our PDUs with a simple iPhone connection. So I'm going to take my power cord and my typical data cable that was plugged into my power supply, and I'm going to connect it to the open USB port on the DKX4 101. And of course I have to approve this appliance computer. And I'm trusting this computer with my super secret password. And I'm authenticating with the admin user and password. And there we see the initial screen scrape that we had, showing the content that's being presented currently from the server to the DKX4 101 high performance KVM. At this point, we have the flexibility, as we did with the bandwidth, the IP configuration, the SNMP traps, anything that we may want to do from a network appliance standpoint, but taking it a step further, since it is a KVM and it's a high performance KVM, we can actually configure the port from a digital standpoint to what DDC tables presented, what EDID we're actually using. And from a digital standpoint, it will actually take and embed digital audio and send it across the HDMI channel. So it's a fully digital product at this point, and should you want to use VGA, you can simply do that, and there's an adapter for that. And at this point, we have capability of doing pretty much anything. If we wanted to manage to it by itself, we could actually, address user access and so on and so forth, maintenance upgrades and those types of things should we want to. Of course, we're probably leveraging a Command Center Secure Gateway for a product like this in quantity, but it's very simple then to do troubleshooting in the field or in the rack at the location, just using an iPhone or an iPad. Now, taking it a step further, I'm going to jump up and show you connectivity to a Raritan PDU as well. And in this case, the personality module is in the new SRC, which is a fabulous new product that does an immense amount of monitoring as well as administration of outlets and adding outlets to KVM. Or just regular outlets. And so in this case, the main screen we're going to see, I hope you can see that, the glare is terrible on this right now. Instead of the screen scrape from a KVM standpoint being displayed of status, we're actually seeing the current from the circuit, and then we can actually go in granularly and see outlets, control outlets. We can see the amperage, we can see the hertz, the cycles. We can do pretty much everything that we want to do also now from a configuration standpoint, from the fact that it's a network appliance. And so I think you have to agree with me, being able to use an iPhone or an iPad to configure your Raritan iPDUs, your SRC, or your DKX4 products is pretty fantastic. And that's just another benefit of the Raritan product line, the brand under Legrand. So we're going to move forward now with something else.